Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, and I'm coming at you today with a VeVe OMI update video. We have Definity, we have Earth 2, we have a whole bunch of stuff to go over. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello, Dachi. Hello, Dachi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. I guess the rule that we're going to go over is going to be very simple. If you have something that you want answered and you want answered immediately, I'll just take a super chat. It doesn't have to be big. It could be $2, and then I will get to your question immediately. But if you have the time and you want to chill out here for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, however long the stream takes, I will get to your answer, your question eventually. So if you have the time, by all means, ask me anything. We will start on, what is this? Oh, I have a bunch of stuff. Their items were expired on the market. I have to repost some of those. Haktua, yeah. West, thank you for being a member. Yeah, all right, let's get this bread. We've got a lot of news to cover. We'll start off with, I guess we'll start off with Definity, because I feel like most people are probably going to be here for VeVe and OMI. So the Definity, officially an ambassador for them. I've interviewed the CEO a couple of times. Really, really great dude. I know the team. Oh, I know him very well. I know one or two other people on the team, and they're pretty awesome. Why did I decide to go and have a sponsorship with them, be an ambassador for them, have them pretty much sponsor the channel? It started with, these are vegan tablets. Vitamin C. I guess the vitamins. Anyway, that's not the sponsor. It started a couple days ago, I guess on Monday, when Mr. MC1 had said something about investing in channels, like, oh, you could buy part of mine. And I threw a figure out at him about 15,000 for 10%. He countered with 10,000. I was like, okay, let's do it. I already now was saying, what is the meaning of life? Well, I know that my friend Vinny used to say, talking about success, and I think success is different to everyone, but he would say that success isn't about how much money you have, it's about how many people are better off because you lived. And I would say that is everyone's got to find their reason for living. For some, like, there might not be a purpose to this. I mean, you had an episode in Rick and Morty where Rick created a universe where these guys, they put energy and they power his brake lights. You know, like that's like that. They created their own universe for that. I think that as technology gets better, we tend to go inward and we tend to go micro. Video games, headsets, computers, metaverses, and like we're creating metaverses. We're creating other world, and there's AI in there, and I think that as that happens and AI gets really good and all that, they will likely create um, another world. And I think that if you go down the line, everyone keeps creating their own metaverses inside other metaverses. So I think this might be a metaverse. I think we might be a game. And I know that's getting really crazy here. I know you're kidding, but I had to do it to show people that I was serious. Anyway, so Definity has a couple of things, one of which I'll go over right now. They are connected with Axion AI. They're connected with DMA Link. But Definity operates as an institutional digital asset, ECN, for cryptocurrencies and wholesale central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. In addition to supporting the decentralized financial services for FX clearing, Definity is a layer 2 protocol with a focus on interoperability, utilizing existing blockchain frameworks such as Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Working with them has been a blast so far. Arnie, I'll tell you all about that. When you return my call, I'll tell you all about that at another point. We have I have a pretty big bag of them. I will likely get more over the course of the next, I don't know, several weeks, if not months. I'll continuously add more every month. But yeah, I only really like investments when they're disruptive. Again, like, go back to my videos in like March of 2022, where everyone is saying, like, Randy, I'll give you like $1,000 to make a video on my NFT project, and it's like they don't even have a product yet. They have like a run rate of like a year or whatever, and it's just not. It wouldn't have been sustainable for the project, and then it also wouldn't reflect well upon me if I were to say like, hey, check out these things, and then those things just didn't have a future, and thank God I didn't, because all of those people that asked me to make videos, they're all gone now. Even the big ones like Recur. So like, I like things that are really disruptive. They solve a problem. They're unique, and I believe that's what Definity does. So like I said, I have a pretty big bag of them. I've interviewed the CEO a couple times. We're friends now. I think we talked this morning. And then yeah, so that's it. The details of it I can't really go over. Same thing with the other partnerships that I've been getting. One of them, I guess we'll go over this as well before VeVe and OMI. One of them is with Tales from Riso. Everyone might know him. He's a really cool artist. Cynthia, he's a really cool dancer. Anyway, uh, he's got a couple of really awesome artworks that are going up for auction. There's a Spider-Man, obviously, and you see the little Tales from the Riso on there. And then you have another one from him that's Heath Ledger Joker that is going up for sale. I think bidding is going to start at $50. You can go in and you could just come like buy it now, and you come and buy it now. I think for $250. But it is going to start at $50. There is going to be a reserve price where it has to hit a minimum, and then once it hits that minimum, if it doesn't hit that minimum, then the auction will restart. But feel like I feel like someone will just do a buy it now anyway. But anyway, the buy it now for these I think are $250. If you want it with a frame, you can get it. That's really cool. Shipping is going to be $15 if you're in America. Shipping is only going to be $10 if you're it's only going to be $10 if you're in Europe, because again, he is from the UK, I believe. Oh damn. Oh damn. Why am I stuck in Twilight? And oh my god. Jeez. Heckin'. Ouch. Messed up. Oh my god. Sorry, friend just went through a heck of a surgery. Um, so that's going to be that. I do have something else to go over with London Police, but that's going to be. I'll focus on that with Twitter for right now, and then the London Police giveaway. I'll mention it really quick. Anyone that knows them, they're on VeVe. They're really cool. D-Roy is pretty awesome. We were talking this morning, and he's like, "Hey, let's do a giveaway on your channel." I said, "Okay, cool." So it's going to be for an NFT. It's only one of 777. If you have one, you get a physical item, you get exclusive perks at their booth each year. They're really cool. And one of those will be given away on the channel. Go to my X account today, and you'll see where I tag London Police on there, and you'll see what to do. Anyway, let's get to the OMI here. Actually, I'm sorry, Definity again, real quick. Not a ton of volume on the day, only about 100,000 in volume. OMI had like 1 million in volume. Definity, they're going to be listed on MexC next week at some point, maybe the week after, but it's going to be within the next 10 days. But OMI, yeah, let's get to this spread. That's why a bunch of y'all are here. We wicked up to like 00059. We were at like 49. We went up 00059, like a huge spike, like a large buy order, and then it kind of got bought down or sold down. So the 24-hour volume is still like $1 million, which is better than what usually happens. Nice. It's better than what usually happens. We're at like a couple 100,000. But we've had a bunch of these over the last week. A bunch of these have had these $1 million days, which again, is that the goal in the grand scheme of things over the next 12 months? No. But is that better than the 200,000 that we sometimes get? Yes. So baby steps, slowly but surely. We'll get these more and more as time goes on, maybe more exchanges, especially when OMI to NFT comes out. I'm imagining that some point in Q3. I'm really hoping it's just right after the 4th of July holiday, but it could happen in August, could happen in September. We're not 100% sure. I really hope we don't go through the entire summer without it. I hope we get that really soon. It could be months away though. So comment down below with your predictions. We're at 0005 right now, down about 0.6% on the day. Let's take a look at the other kind of flat. Bitcoin's down 1.1%. Everything else actually flat. Solana's up 0.9. Lido Stake is up 0.2. Toncoin down 0.6. But everything is pretty even the last 24 hours. Cardano's down 2%. Cardano's up 1.5. Sheeb is down 1. Let's take a look at the flow, because I really like flow. Flow's down 0.3%. It's at 62 cents. This was at like 59 cents the other day. I was like, oh my god. And again, a lot of these alts are just, we haven't had a sustained run with the alts. we've had a sustained run. Like so far, leading the crypto pack has been Bitcoin and meme coins for right now. How long does this narrative stay? I don't know, but the meme coins are all the rage right now. I believe Haktua is had like there's one on Solana right now. I don't know anything about it, but the Haktua it was up like 900% like the last day. But again, this one I doubt it's the original girl. I think her name is like Rachel Welch, Ali Welch, something like that. Um, it could be a rug pull. It could be something that takes off and goes to $1 billion, or you can get rugged and you could lose all your money. I don't know anything about it. I just know that a couple of degens that I know threw into it. I have no skin in that game. Just reporting what I hear. Again, meme coins just go crazy. What is the next Haktua? I don't know. But there's country songs written about her now. There's oh, oh, God, I love that woman. Anyway, that's just some of the degen stuff. Oh, nice. Hell, oh man, why I autocorrect up? I don't know why autocorrect just doesn't understand. Like with how good technology and AI is, you think they would know what like freaking Bulbasaur is. You think they would know what Flareon is, but they don't. Anyway, let's take a look at before we get to the VeVe stuff. I just want to take a look at Earth 2's essence because I've seen a little bit of FUD. The essence coin is down to about between 10 and 11 cents. It's been trading there for a while. We had several 100,000 in volume when it first came out. 500,000, 400,000, 300, 200, and now we're down to 82,000 in volume. And like, okay, well, Chavez, isn't Earth? I've seen their metaverse. It's amazing. The rendering and the gameplay is phenomenal. It's the prettiest looking metaverse out there. Why is it not doing well? Well, it's new, so there's a bit of sell downward pressure there. But then also you have the metaverse narrative hasn't hit yet. If it did, OMI would be a heck of a lot higher because VeVeverse. Even though we haven't actually heard a bunch from the VeVeverse, when will we? I don't know. Maybe they can get a little bit of a tease at San Diego Comic-Con or a little bit of a tease at D23, which is in August, that next month. So San Diego next month, D23 the month after. I will not be at D23. I have a Lindsey Sterling concert during that same weekend, and then I do have to go to India at some point. So I'll keep you all posted about that. But I will be at San Diego. I will be at New York Comic-Con and likely Designer Con. Designer Con is going to be in Vegas, I think in November or December, one of those days. Like I said, I'll keep you posted. And then yeah, we can get to the VeVe stuff here. We got a bunch of VeVe stuff to go over. Let's start. Nope, can't do that. Round of applause for, is this today? Round of applause for this week's official Discord sweepstakes. That was Ferryman 1986, Trouble Zoo, and Happy J 90. So if you are in the VeVe Discord sweepstakes, those are the guys that won. Shout out to VeVe Collectibles saying, hey, join our X community hosted by O'Milly Tees for today's Cars diorama drop. So shout out to them for going out and just, again, being real awesome to the community and shouting its creators out. So I think that's really cool. Mario Nawfall reports that the GOP proposes a $500 bill with Trump's face. Rep. Paul Gosar introduced a bill to print $500 bills featuring Trump's portrait, replacing President William McKinley. The move is part of a series of symbolic gestures by GOP lawmakers to honor Trump, aiming to gain favor among the 2024 GOP frontrunner. Chavez, why are you bringing this up? The Winklevoss twins have donated $1 million each to Donald Trump, saying that he is going to be the one that's going to save America from Biden's anti-crypto administration. I believe I have a bunch of friends on the left where they're single issue voters, and their single issue is the environment. Their thought process is no environment, no world. You don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, I understand that. I have a bunch of friends all over the political spectrum, and they're just like, listen, I'm tired of a bunch of these criminal, illegal aliens coming into this country. I'm tired of having my investments in the crypto world, these crypto companies fighting with the SEC. Give us regulation. Give us these clear regulatory rules so we can follow them. The SEC saying like, no, we're not going to give them to you. The companies acting the best way that they can, and then having the SEC sue these companies for not acting accordingly. It's like, on what planet does this make sense? And there are a lot more people, and there's a lot other stuff to go over. With that, I don't want to really get too political, but that's what you have. The reality of the situation of the political climate is that I don't know what type of political calculus they were trying to calculate or gain by trying to make Trump a felon. Like, this is a big oops on the other side. So I feel like for Trump, if he does get in, that will be very good for crypto. I feel like if whoever the Dems run, whether it's Biden, whether it's Newsom, Michelle Obama, I think oh God, what's that dude's name? There's a dude that was a YouTuber that has like 1% of the vote. And Bo Burnham. Whoever the Dems decide to run, whoever the Dems decide to run, it won't necessarily be bad for crypto, because the world is changing and the world will not apologize for what it's becoming. It'll just be a slower gain. Trump gets in, it's going to vroom really high, but that's where a lot of people are likely going to get burned, because like, oh, Trump's in, it's never going to stop. They'll get in. It might keep going up, it might not, and then it'll, what goes up must come down. I just want everyone to be cognizant of that. Whereas if any of whoever the Dems run, crypto will still go up. Obviously, we are just a couple months post halving, 2 months. It'll just be a little bit of a slower burn to that. Anyway, moving on here. Where was I? Supposed to be collecting. There's a lot of people that are going in, and they were talking about the people that like aren't collectors. And so Aza or Kaki Gaijin saying, someone telling me I'm not a collector because I want 1% of ANAs. So I literally want 1% so that others can't have it. Well, okay, there's 1,000 of them or 900 something, so he needs 9. I think he has 7 or 8 of them. It's like, how are people uncultured to not understand this? So supposedly collecting is only collecting if you only have one of something, and you're not allowed to own a percentage of the supply. So I like smirked an alligator Loki because I have a bunch of those things. We have someone named Voodoo Crypto coming in and saying, is it time to put real money in yet? I'm ready. Talking about OMI, where it was at 000466. Dr. Profit tagged a bunch of people, so he was pretty happy. I'm not. I wish that I feel like y'all get really crazy at me when I go over some things that are crazy, but there's some things that I go over that I wish I could, but I can't. I'll be banned. Anyway, Comics and Crypto goes and says, last mint sold the True Blue Aru, the secret rare from Gary Basement's last drop, which did sell out. That we generated VeVe $48,000 for it. The last digit, number 88, sold for $1,100. And now I get it. It's not like the floor of this was like $30 and the last mint was just so like the floor of this is a couple $100. So it's not a crazy high amount, but it's still a 4-figure number. It's still over $1,000, and you see this type of sales every day. Most of them are for special mints. Now you do have the occasional Miles Morales sell between 7 and 10 grand. You have other particular thing, the other 5-figure deals going on that I'm sure y'all have heard enough about already. Where's this at? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool beans. Let me get rid of that. Love yesterday 5 giveaway. Shout out to Ace Rig Move saying, today we are giving away VeVe gems on board the offshore installation. There will be 5 winners. Ooh, I wonder what they'll get. VeVe did have a bunch of new wallets come out. I think this is coming from VeVe France. Let me give you a couple of these numbers here. Oh God, I can't find these messages. Okay, here we go. I hope the new wallets. Okay, so the new wallets here, based on promotional code enter. All right, so 102 people made their first purchase this week, as opposed to 49 people who had made their first purchase the last week. Now, again, it's really hard to determine how many new people are coming in, because they only measure that when you buy a new collectible. So I know there was only like 700-800 people that bought a collectible from the Blackpink drop, but there were probably a couple thousand people that made accounts. They just haven't gotten anything yet. But maybe I'm just being too much of a moon boy. I don't know. What do you think? Comment down below. Recently, opportunity elsewhere. Elmon X is doing a beta test with Fortnite. No word of what the beta test is yet, but if they have a partnership, it's not far-fetched that VeVe will have one as well. I keep telling you, now what I think the partnership is for Fortnite and VeVe is not like what some people think. My idea of that potential partnership is just, okay, Cavernous is building the VeVeverse, and Cavernous has a deal with Epic. If it seems that they're building two separate metaverses, maybe they'll be interoperable. Maybe you can take characters and NFTs from one and put them in the other. It sounds really simple, and it sounds like a good idea. There's a bunch of other people that think that are getting really crazy with some of the things, like if they're going to be connected somehow. I think that's going to asking for a little too much. I think at first the difference between the Disneyverse and the VeVeverse, it's just you're going to be able to exchange some assets back and forth. To get full connectivity on that from the get-go is, I think, asking for way too much. But maybe eventually, I don't know. But again, if Elmon X is doing a beta test with Fortnite, certain things, I don't know, maybe. Bitcoin spot ETFs list on main Australian stock market for the first time as Van Eck Bitcoin ETF started trading on the Australian exchange on Thursday. Number of mobile wallet users in crypto is now at an all-time high of 28 million. May I repeat, the number of mobile wallet users in crypto is at an all-time high of 28 million. Let's heck and go. Let's see what else we got here. The much all until gone. Look at OMI. This guy named Alex M says, I had a friend's uncle look at OMI. This gentleman is currently worth $800 million plus, so almost $1 billion. He said, looking at everything, this token should reach 5 cents by the end of this year. This guy doesn't lose. I would love to talk to him. Who even said this? This was Alex M. I don't know if he was just kind of blowing smoke on my butt, but 5 cents by the end of the year. That's a good 100x. I'm fine with that if that happens. If it does, great. If not, no big deal. I still think it'll hit well, I think it'll be a couple of cents minimum when that narrative hits, and then likely I'd say probably 8 to 10 cents maybe towards the peak. But I don't know when that narrative hits. That narrative could be next month. That narrative might not be for another 12 months. We don't know at some point before the bull market ends. Omi Charlie, VeVe sub 100 collector, says, my second secret rare comic secured and locked away first appearance of the Punisher, getting a secret rare number 832. Shout out to him for that. Sleeping Comics was really impressed with that. I had a friendo that saw a Pokemon vending machine. It was just really cool. I just thought it was fun, so I figured to give that to you. Futters, yep, it's a lot of futters. Yep. Imagine chilling. Oh God. Yeah, Cocky Guy John. I was talking about him before, saying all this yapping of me spending gems. One more, then I'll let the price fall. Don't tell me I'm not collecting. I think he finally has 1%. He's got 9 of these mother flappers. Okay, announce newest sponsors. So obviously for me, I have Definity as a sponsor now. More will come. The stuff that I'm doing with London Police and Tales from Russo and other artists, because that's art, there can't really be any like monetary value. It's just I love art, so that's kind of cool. But there will be other stuff that I'll announce next week. It is Friday, so give me like 72 hours for it. I could announce stuff beforehand, but I'll definitely announce something on Monday of a new partnership, and then we'll go from there. New sponsor. But speaking of sponsors, Thomas and Crypto says we're incredibly excited to announce our newest sponsor, Fanable app. Fanable is revolutionizing the collecting experience with their real-world digital collectibles, which perfectly aligns with our mission to bridge the physical and digital worlds together. I I think Sergio is also a sponsor, or they sponsor Sergio. I think Sergio was like community manager of some other company. I don't know how that went, but I feel like with, again, what VeVe did was disruptive because they were the first ones doing it. Being first to market has incredible advantages, and the IP they have is insane. Most other companies that try to do what VeVe does can't do it on the scale that they do it. They have to compete with VeVe, and like, if I'm a Whole Foods Market, again, this video is not sponsored by them, but if I'm Whole Foods Market and I want to make NFTs, am I going to go with any other platform, or am I going to choose VeVe? No, you choose VeVe. What? One, because they have the most amount of people, and two, it's like, okay, this other platform that might have one or two licenses, cool. I'll be next to whatever licenses they have, and that's fine. Or I can be part of VeVe, and I can be next to the United States Postal Service, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, right next to Darth Vader. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, I'm 100% going to VeVe. I have a prediction that in the next decade, VeVe might be told you're a monopoly and you need to stop with monopolizing everything because that's just the way they're going. So Fanable, I wish them all the best. I hope they do well. I hope that the people that they get don't have to be like, hey guys, we're no longer sponsored by Fanable because they went under. I hope they get enough traction, and I hope that they fill some niche in the market where they make money and they can hire more people and they can get more sponsors and all that jazz. Bart, OMI and VeVe, or Bart Bose, 1986, says level 43, so shout out to him. Slowly but surely getting up there. Man, I love this stuff. Yes, so excited to know. Yes, I'm so excited to get to know me as well. Blackpink is reportedly planning a special event related to their 8th anniversary. I don't know what that could be. I would really like it if VeVe was in some way incorporated with that. It's possible they could be. It's also possible that they have nothing to do with their 8th anniversary. But anything with Blackpink, I always try to associate with VeVe a little bit. I'm going to go and I'm going to get on some more news. But before I do, I want to go on and ask y'all to do something. I want to ask y'all if y'all can smash that like button. Free way to help support the channel, not through his Patreon. You know what the deal is. Dr. Prophet just posted. Oh my God. People, all right. I'm going to read Dr. Prophet's original post from yesterday saying, achievement unlocked. 50 people tuned into the VeVe FUD space. Which other project can brag about having so many dedicated haters who just can't quit? It's like a soap opera. I can't stop watching. Maybe it's because they know they won't get this kind of attention anywhere else with the VeVe family. And then shout out to K Collections for going in and sticking up for me. It was pretty much an I hate Randy space for a little while, and then it devolved into something else. But shout out to KC for sticking up for good sense. And then somebody posted a video like, why does VeVe have so many fudders? And then Dr. Prophet says, you missed the point. Everyone still loves VeVe, and I like all of them in that space. They will all come back. I watched your video, Biz. I don't be defensive. My post is mainly for fun and with friendly intentions. All right, moving on here. MicroStrategy has acquired an additional 11,931 Bitcoin for $786 million. Using proceeds from the convertible notes and excess cash for $65,883 per Bitcoin. As of June 20th, MicroStrategy holds, oh my God, they hodl 226,300. They hodl almost 250,000 Bitcoin. My God, man. Now the average acquired for 8.33 billion and an average of $36,798 per Bitcoin. Man, they are getting that bread. Shout out to them. And again, other corporations are going to be just like them. You have a very real chance of next year, if Trump gets in, that he makes the printers go burr from the Federal Reserve. And yes, there might be quantitative easing, which I don't like. Yes, there might. I mean, I think the economy did pretty well last time up until the 2020 where a lot of the money had to go towards the Rona. But I think Trump might have a thing where it's either print to mine or print to buy for Bitcoin. That is a very real possibility. In which case, oh my God, super cycle, Jesus. Anywho, getting oh, I miss these days. Sorry. Moving on here. We were trying. Oh, yep, the Haktua memes. Haktua, you guys get Haktua. Bet you may update. Guys, I do not work for VeVe. I never received any compensation from them. I don't get paid in OMI, despite what some people might say. I do not work for them. I do not have any NDAs. There's nothing between me and VeVe where I get paid in anywhere, much less an OMI. But that rumor seems to keep spreading every couple of days. 4 years ago, I was living a wild time. Although actually, VeVe did give me something. I did win a giveaway. Where'd it go? Was it down here? No. They gave me a little. I have no idea where it went, but I'll show you. They gave me a Kuai All Stars little pop there. I think I just won something. It has nothing to do with compensation. I just happen to win. So shout out to them for that. That after, all right, so top 10 mint or refund king says, after nearly 3 years of collecting on VeVe, I finally reached the top of the MCP mountain a few days ago, level 100. And yesterday, David Yu gifted him a gold and silver logo. If you reach level 100, you should probably be gifted something like that, if you don't already have one. But top 10 mint says, thank you, David, and the whole VeVe team. Looking forward to finally meeting at New York Comic Con 2024. Let's go. And Mr. MC1 going out and saying, congratulations. That is a tremendous accomplishment. Well deserved. Agreed. What is this? All right. So somebody got their 100th set. It's like, what a day. I cannot believe it. I finally made it. Thank you to my dear sister to help me out. I'm still shaking. Lots of learning, sacrifice, development, great memories, overexcited drops, and new friends and relationships. This person got their partner statue, and that partner statue completed their 100th set. Shout out to them for that. I think partner statues they were up to like 1,400. I don't know what they were floating between 1,000 and 1,400. Oh wow, I got a lot of a lot of messages. I'll get to that. I'll go for a little bit more, and then I'll start answering questions. I just don't want the questions. Oh, there's not a ton. Oh, all right. Maybe there's a little. Oh, I'm level 61. Let's go. All right, cool. Well, shout out to VeVe and shout out to me for being level 61 now. So close to level 69. We're coming nice down below the 69. I forget what I was even going to look up. So, partner statue. All right, let's see what that is real quick. I'm curious. I don't know about you guys, but what the fudge? Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when I first start the app, and also at like 1 in the morning, the app runs really slowly. Does that happen for anyone else? Partners not just 1,700? What? 1,799? Excuse the heck out of me. All right. Okay. All right. Things be moving. Things do be moving though. I have 2 lucky gold Rossos already. I want another one, but my average for them is like $500. I can't be paying $650 for it. I should have got another one when they were like 400. But yeah, I paid 500 and 509 for them. I can't be doing that. 650 is a lot. You know how much crypto I could buy with that? The VeVe Secret Rare, the gold logo is at 59.86, so it's pretty much 6K. If that drops to like 4K, I could buy so much crypto. I want another logo. I'll keep you all posted. If I get one of these, like a huge sponsorship, maybe I'll get one. I don't know. But like I said, I'll keep you posted. There's a Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. When I tell you that Marvel vs. Capcom was one of the games that I was epic at. All right, so I kind of cheated a little bit. You can have up to 3 people in your little group. I chose Iron Man, I chose Venom, and I chose War Machine. Now, War Machine's pretty much the same as Iron Man, just with the slightly tighter grasp on reality, but they can both do the proton cannon. And boy, when I tell you, I proton cannon the shiz out of people. Oh my god, it's like when you're 8 years old and you're playing Pokemon and just earthquaking all the mother flappers. Anyway, I thought that we have Marvel, we have Capcom. Can we do something with that? Sorry. So also, if you go to the VeVe Comics website, not Marvel Comics website, the VeVe Comics website, it says your comics will be in the My Library section of Marvel Unlimited. So not only can you go and buy the NFTs from there and see them in your VeVe app, but you can see them in your Marvel Unlimited app as well. So to get that cross-pollination between Marvel Unlimited and VeVe, my heckin' goodness. I don't. That could probably be its own video. There's hundreds of thousands of people. We could figure this out right now. At least for Android, and we could take a look at how many downloads that Marvel Unlimited has. 5 million downloads. Now, how many of those people are active users that actively read each month? Probably a fraction of that. So I would say a couple 100,000. But still, 5 million. Like, oh my god, we get a small percentage of that. So many new users. But yeah, it allows users to have the cross read. Huge for adopting Marvel Unlimited fans. Bridge them over. That integration would be insane. Now, again, I don't know if there was a formal announcement that has been made. I don't think there. I feel like I would have caught on to that, but you see that on the Marvel Comics app. Like I guess Marvel wouldn't completely ostracize their Marvel Unlimited fan base. Like I said, it's likely to be several 100,000 of them. But yeah, to establish like how much closer can VeVe and Marvel get? That further strengthens the relationship. Yeah. Let's go on to some other stuff. I can't go over that yet. Okay, I guess one of the VeVe scarce drops. Okay. Well, let me go over like one or two more things. Oh no, I can go over that. Or that. Okay, cool. The scarce drop. So we've had it with Rabbids, we've had it with Gary Baseman, and now we can have it with Nick Walker. You know, the handle with care. The handle with care is 4. I really like this. So it has 4 different grenades that also look like hearts, and it's like, okay, well, why is that special? Well, it's just the heart has 4 chambers, and these heart grenades, they're 4 different colors representative of those 4 chambers. And they're all scarce. $30, I know, is a little bit more than the Rabbids. It's a little bit more than Gary Baseman's Aru, but 395 ultra rares for the red, 395 ultra rares for the green, 188 secret rares for the orange, and then you also only have 25 secret rares for the blue. And out of those 25, VeVe keeps the first 5. The first available public edition is number 6. So yeah, you be getting there's only 20 of those actually available, and with this there's a green red ultra print giveaway. The collector who secures the grenade red ultra number 395 digital collectible on the drop will win a physical print showcasing all 4 grenades as created by Nick Walker. The winner will be contacted for shipping information, so that's really heckin' cool. This should sell out pretty easily, because it is a blind box, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, they're animated with sound, all of these too? What the fudge? God, this is so freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, this should be really nice. Yep, waitlist blind box. Anyway, I know I've been going on for 40 minutes, so let's get to this. Let's get to this bread. Yeah, guys, Ecomi Secret Rare logo or VeVe logo, you have to pick one to hold forever. So with the Ecomi Secret Rare logo, I don't think we're going to be getting any more airdrops, at least not for Q2. So the Ecomi Secret Rare logo is the reason why one would get that. It's going to have the same parties as the VeVe Gold logo, a bit different, Me and Mr. MC1 were talking about that the other day. I think the first party is going to be a mask party. So it could be as revealing or as not revealing. Like, um, the comments were wild that night. Chavez wanting a mask party because he's so fucking ugly. But I do like that air of mystery. I like that. I don't know. I feel hella fancy. Anyway, the parties obviously VeVe will likely do some type of utility at some point. But the people there, the type of people that are in the gold logo group is just in the gold logo is generally an upper echelon. But some of those people that are in that gold logo group, they got that logo for free. Not that they didn't earn it. I feel like most everyone in there did, or if they're keeping it, definitely. But for the Ecomi Secret Rare logo, you needed 10 million OMI in order to get that in the app. And I feel like most people that had it there, they got that 10 million OMI when it was a bit more expensive. So the people in that group are just, oh my God, such a high caliber of person, and they're all wicked smart. I love interacting with everyone because I'm like the dummy, and I get to learn so much. So that's really fun. But that being said, I got a number 41 secret rare VeVe logo. That was the first, like Chuck Berry, first, last, everything. But I mean, I think that Ecomi secret rare, if we're not going to sell it, if we're just going to hodl it, I would say it's a coin flip. But you can get some of that money back if you're not into networking or working and you're just there like to party. I would say the gold logo, because the gold logo gets you airdrops or cards that'll get you airdrops every year. Whereas the secret rare logo for Ecomi, I don't know if they'll do that. Again, there will be some types of utility, but you can make money with that Ecomi secret rare logo, but you have to work for it. You have to make the connection. You have to bring people together. You have to, for the Ecomi for the gold logo for VeVe, you just pick up a card and you redeem that card, and like that's your way of getting that residual income, where you don't really have to work for that. That was a really good question, Yed. What's this? Haktua. Chuck and Hagler. Captain Kurt. What's up, Randy? What's up, Captain Kurt? Lugar says, let's go. Corvo says, Haktua, she must be protected. Dude, I gotta Snapchat this. Y'all are my bays. My fans love Haktua. Oh God, wrong one. There we go. Okay. What else right here? Jason Payne, thank you for being a member. Says, what up? I had the meaning of life before, but I guess I could answer it again in a different way. I think it's just to love people and just chill and drink and party with friends and yeah, pet dogs, and like just having fun. Like, not just in this life to work and pay bills. I mean, you gotta have your fun. You gotta chill. VeVe Zombie says, "Yo, what up?" Zombie number 5 saying hi. A row Swampy number 5. That's awesome. I know. Says, can the community participate in buying a share of your channel? Not right now. One of the deals I had with Mr. MC1, I said, like, hey, once we do this deal, nobody else will be able to buy any of my shares. That doesn't mean that you won't be able to buy some of Mr. MC1's in the future. So yeah. Right now, no more Randy Chavez shares shall be sold from me anyway. Gravity John says, waiting for end of second quarter update from VeVe. That they may or may not give us an update. I don't know. Jason Payne, thank you for being a member. And Jay-Z discovered 2 billionaires and married another. Jay-Z is a special human. Yeah. Oh, and if we have this year next, I'll bet $50,000 to anyone right now that it happens this year. Take with that what you will. Crypto Cosmos, like, what up? Yo, what up? As Randy, sup, my boy? Do you think the partner statue can touch 99,000 this bull run? That's a lot. That is a lot of money. I think it can go back to 50K. Yeah, I think 50K first appearance Minnie, or I'm sorry, first appearance Mickey on the blockchain with Walt. That is a sacred statue. I would say 99 is a lot. I would put it at a less than 5% chance of getting there because that's just a lot. Yeah. Wes says Abe, no chance. He seems very confident. Jacob Torres says, keep dreaming. Damn, oh, he seems also very confident. Wes says, we luck if partner statue ever reach 10K. No, that'll reach 10K easily. Maybe not. No, it'll reach 10K again pretty easily. Yeah. Good Cosmo saying, I think partner statue breaks all-time high this cycle. I think so too. Now again, all-time high could just mean $55,000, $60,000. All-time high doesn't necessarily have to mean 99K or 100K. Or now this happened to Spider-Man last time. You had sales of Spider-Man, I think, for like 58, 75, maybe 80K, but the floor at one time was 100. So maybe you have sales of partner statue for 55, 60, 70,000, and then the floor touches 99K, but maybe there are no sales, or there could be sales, we don't know. He says, as OMI skyrockets, says Crystal Cosmo, in price with OMI to NFT, it will help fuel the price of collectibles in terms of costs and OMI. Agree. And also, yeah, it's not going to help everything. Like, I don't think it's going to help Cryptkins at all, or some of the designer con stuff, but I think it will help immensely. Todd and Riso, Superman, partner statue, the gold and silver, a secret rare logo, the Ecomi secret rare logo, and what about Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Superman? I think it helps a lot of these blue chip and Grail ones. But like I said, a lot of the smaller stuff, like I don't think it's really going to help that much. We'll see. We'll see. Topic number 5 says, I wonder how much AI will affect the speed in which we double the power of semi. Oh, that is a great question. I don't know yet. We shall see. The Hair Father says, is it actually made by Marvel? Ask the at least for me, Randy. I don't know. I don't know why people think that I can just ask people stuff. I mean, I guess anyone can always ask, but it's no, I didn't want this. I guess you could always ask, but mother fudger. I love technology. Technology is great. What I hate is just so many messages, and I go to click search on something, and then when I go to hit the search bar, a message pops up, and I hit the message, and I'm sorry to whoever. It says that I read it, and now I'm ghosting them. Ham 69. Viper says ham number 69. Ryan Chavez, link your account, ham website, link in bio to get your tokens. What is ham token? Ham boning. Ham bone is like the 4 strikes in a row in bowling, but ham boning is also from regular show where Mordecai and Rigby go ham boning, and then they pat their stomachs. I don't know what this ham is. It's a crypto home of the ham chain, a layer 3 blockchain. It's really interesting. Remind me to get back with them on that and that ham boning stuff. Anyway, Jacob Torres is saying, what makes you think it will skyrocket? What if it doesn't? Well, I mean, like we just said, like you have the price of OMI that will run when the narrative hits, and then the narrative will hit in general, and then the narrative hit again for Metaverse. So yeah, it's going to do really well. That's why I think, I don't know about Crypto Cosmo. My Collectibles says, congrats on the channel as well. Thank you, My Collectibles. I love you. Well, saying 4-year bull run if Trump is elected president. I mean, we'll see. I mean, Trump. I mean, I think he'll be good for the country. I don't think he's God, and I don't think that. I mean, I don't know what can make it a 4-year bull run. Could we have a super cycle? Could we have? Sure. I'm not going to say that. Oh, I know this is going to happen because I don't think anyone does. Many things really, no guarantees though. I think an NFT narrative will come back. I think OMI will be of note during that time. I think VeVe and OMI have several things up their sleeves. Agreed. The kingdom is within, saying, I found out that you place more than one collectible in AR from going into the vault and clicking the button on the left of the AR button to switch the camera to your phone's environment. Yes, that is how you get multiple collectibles. I'm now curious to see how many people may or may not have known that. Sweet. We'll do when meow is meow. Good call, Ken. I think there's many people who don't know that. I didn't realize that until just a few weeks ago. Nice. Big A, thank you for being a member. Says, went shopping in the past 3 days on the dip. Not as successful as Rain, so obviously I bought coins that were only 15x at most, except for one token. Oh, I wonder which token that was. Is it a token that I cover? I don't know. Bill Garner says, get those coins, Big A. Get them. Was a Big A, that is good, but Rain said he made 4 million off the altcoin pump a few months ago. I'm sure. I mean, I've seen a couple of his wallets, and yeah, I'm sure. Crypto Cosmo says, you buy DJT, Big A, I scoop some for fun. Donald J. Trump, there's so many Trump meme coins. There's MAGA, there's what would Trump do, there's DJT, there's so many of them. The tips bill, yeah, of course. There's I only bought like 5 SOL of DJT, and it's basically even or min down. But other than that, Hawk is only meme I hold. The only meme I really hold right now is the cat. But that's because I helped write the comic. There's a game coming out. There's multiple games coming out. One of the game will come out soon. Part 2 of the comic will come out soon. They have an ambassador program that's going on. So it just, there's a lot of pieces that are lining up. And again, because I'm part of it, that's why I really like it. Outside of that, I haven't really touched any meme coins. I might again soon though. Keep me posted. Did Eternity fire Sergio? I don't know if that's what Sergio was like community manager of. I don't know what happened with them. I don't know what that. I haven't looked into it. They could be thriving for all I know. I just don't know who they are. And Bombers, glad I picked up the DC Artists Alley set as first appearance to a spitting image of her. Memes are so good. That's amazing. Oh my god, that's so good. VeVe living rent free in many heads. VeVe living rent free in a lot of people's heads. Oh, I love that. Danny Boys, as for Randy's address the other day, Leppy lives in the USA. There's a. Remember when I got death threats in 2021? The address is out there, but well, actually not anymore. I've moved like 3 times since then. I remember in 2021, I could probably find the message. Hang on. Or maybe I can't. Hold on. I can't show the photos that they send, but it turns out it was a. Oh no! Oh, I don't have it. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Hang on. Oh, maybe I don't. I'm gonna have to scroll for this. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know where it's at. But long story short, oh yeah, this mother flapper. This person tried to. They tried to say that they were some big gangster or some big. I'll just leave it at gangster, and they had my address. They had my phone number. Well, they had one of my phone numbers. They had my address at the time, and there's like you're gonna pay like money or we're gonna like kill you and your family. A good luck finding any of those fucking people. And I was like, okay, bet. I told them to come. I immediately went to New Jersey. I immediately got all my guns, and I was like, let's fucking go. And they never came. So the address is out there. If he's asking for it because he wants, like, again, the address is out there. Good fucking luck. Mr. MC1 saying, hi all. Bill Gardner, give me those dabs. Well, it says, yes, the app has been extremely slow and glitchy for a week now. I wonder, there's no update that's ready either. There's no update. Mo Collection's not even being a member, says, yo, what up? Web app is super glitchy. Yeah, I don't know why, but you know, whatever. So I'm surprised more physical comic collectors don't want to collect digitally. They will eventually. Again, that's the way the world is changing. But that's a good point, Wes. I wonder what the catalyst will be that will bring higher percentages in real life collectors into digital. It'll take a combination. It's just going to be time. It's just going to, when the younger people start doing, and maybe they won't. Maybe the old heads just stay the way they are. I mean, how many people do you guys know that have worked with people over the age of 50? Any of them know how to use Dropbox? Any of them know how to like use Excel? Like a lot of people like that, they just, the technology, they're not technologically literate. Now many are. Many, a bunch that I know, they have MetaMasks and they have Coinbase wallets and they're swapping stuff and they're, yeah, sure, but a lot of them ain't that good with it. So I think a lot of the old heads, the old comic people, they might just never collect digitally. There might be some of those people that are just like, nope, and they'll wear that as a badge of honor, and they'll just never come in because they won't change the channel from yesterday. Now I think you can. It's perfectly fine to collect both. Like that is, I think, what collecting is all about. Like having the, like, I like being a '90s kid because I remember a time without any internet. There was no Google. There's no home computer, and you had like a VCR. You didn't have DVD. Like it was old tech, and then the new tech started coming out. And but I like being born in the '90s, born 1990, or maybe like late '80s for some, like where you got a taste of both of those worlds. And I think with collecting, like I'll show you right now, one of the things that this is not worth a lot, but having an unopened copy of Scooby Doo on Zombie Island is so freaking cool. This is worth like $25, $30, whatever it is. These types of things are, I'll like, again, once the bull market is here and over, and I'll get a bunch of Pokemon cards, not all the ones that I had originally because I had a ton, but I'll get a bunch of Grails. I still love physical product, but I'm lucky because I like both. I feel like when there's going to be some people that just, they just don't have that, um they don't have that privilege of liking both. They only like one thing, and that one thing that they would like is physical. But a lot of the other people that will come, again, it'll just take time. Like always, there might be a bodybuilder named Nick Walker. What's up, Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange, what up, man? Sleep in comics, my bae. I love you so much. Bogar says, I threw a masquerade part. Oh, masquerade, that's what they're called. My wife one time was a blast. See? Masquerades are amazing. Sleeping, brother, your channel is the GOAT. Hey, Sanjay. Hey, Bill. Meow. Hey, Sanjay. What says, what is the reasoning for not being allowed to sell any more of your YouTube channel, 10% ownership? It's just because I just threw that in there as an agreement. I was like, because right now, Mr. MC1 is like one. I did not expect Mr. MC1 to do anything. I just expected him to just collect his checks. Collect the whatever checks I send him. As the bull run takes hold. But the Definity partnership, that was all me because I've been working on that for a while. But the other stuff that we're getting is all Mr. MC1. And this is, I think, why he did it also. He's going to make that back and more, and he probably doesn't want to share. He probably wants to be like, okay, if I'm someone that wants to buy, let's say Wes has a shop, physical shop, whatever. If I become 10% owner, I go and I can be in his ear and saying like, hey, you should do this, do X, Y, and Z, and he doesn't have to take my input, but he can at least hear it, and I'll be in his ear. If somebody else comes in, they own 20%, and let's say they're voting shares, suddenly they have more rights than I do, they have more voting, like, then it's like, okay, well, what's the point of me buying 10% if everything I do just gets downvoted by the guy that has 20%? But so what I threw from Mr. MC1 is like, I will sell no more of my shares that I have. He can sell others if he wants. And I think other people will do that. So that's kind of the reason I threw that to him as a courtesy. Now he can by all means go on and say like, it's okay, Randy, you can sell more if he wants to. But again, I think we're gonna make this money first before we get that bread. I tell my partner Nastascia to buy more comics. That's fair. That's fair. Don't tell VeVe Magic. Oh yeah, Magic. She's like raising up like the Undertaker. How busy with collabs? Oh, dude, you called me this morning and I didn't answer, not because I was like, I was up most of the night and I had to nap. I had a nap this morning. This happened twice over the last couple of days. I had a nap the first day too. Um, if this is work, I haven't stopped. It's not. It's fun. It's great. I love it. But yeah, very busy. Love Bar and Grill, Common Comics. They are good. Sleeping Comics says West agrees. Wes, how's your Tales of Suspense 10 first appearance Blade stack going? Wes got 120 comments. Wes is beasting that. Wes is beasting that. Let me take a picture of that. Good for you. Good for you, Wes. Excuse me. Oh, damn. Sleeping's only at 40. That's pretty weak. Oh, sleep. It's okay. You have others. It's okay. My son bought a Marvel Comics 1 for the first time and read it yesterday. Very nice. I was even love your anything anything with sleeping. Anything with sleeping. There's we not pumping that unnamed. Oh, okay. I don't even know what. So Big A tracks like a not a he tracks like 6 of my wallets maybe. Maybe not. I think I know which one you're talking about, but maybe not. I don't know. Sleeping Comics says I've been working on Uncanny X-Men #1. Get it. Lars, Michael, I still need to read that one. I own like 20. You own like 20 of them and you haven't read it. Technical X-Men Uncanny name wasn't introduced until later. Ah, nice. I have over 100 of those. Damn, Sleeping only at 29. That is not bad. Yeah, character. Anyways, I love that show. Can't wait to buy my first Grail with Omi. Same. You are 3 times better than me. Ace Rig Move. I was just talking about you. All good things. Says we need 10-cent Soul Land collectible on VeVe apps. Anything with 10-cent. Yeah, I love them. They're in so many different video games. They own part of Tesla. Can't wait to sell some collectibles for Omi. Same. I have no comment on that. So the comment says, let's not people over 50. Look, sleeping. You look younger than me, so I think it's fine. Good to see y'all. My Mr. MC1 is my collectibles. What's up, Pixel Trader? All right, guys. I do have to bounce. I got a quick meeting call. I got to head on, but I love you all. Class dismissed. Thank you for being here with me. I love you guys. Bye. Everybody, that's you. Bye.